Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from RSC5 from group 3. My name is Muhammad Amar Fadlan and my partner is Daryl Rabial Andeva. We want to present presentation about biometric security. Okay. What is biometric security? Biometric security refers to the identification of humans by their characteristic or traits. Biometric is used computer science as a form of identification and access control. It is also used to identify individuals in groups that are under surveillance. For traditional means of access control include token-based identification systems such as a driver's license or passport, and a knowledge-based identification system such as a passport or personal identification number. Since biometrics identifiers are unique to individuals, they are more reliable in verifying identify than token and knowledge-based methods. However, the collection of biometrics identifiers raises privacy concern about the use of the information. How does it work? A classical biometric system may be viewed as a pattern recognition engine that extracts a set of discriminative features from the input biometric data and compare this against a set of store templates in order to determine match. The store characteristic or templates evaluate the characteristic and attempt to match them with the store templates when some tries to breach or access the system. If the match is found, the system will grant access to the facility or device. The most commonly used type of biometric security system is fingerprint sensors. Thanks to its lower cost, this type of biometric security system can be used in every security system. Okay, there are three types of biometric security. The first is biological biometrics. The biometric it is trace at genetic and molecular level. This may include features like DNA or your blood, which might be assessed through a sample of your body's blood. The second is morphological biometrics. This is involve the structure of your body. More physical traits like your eye, fingerprint, or the shape of your face can be mapped or used with security scanners. The third is behavior biometrics. It is based on patterns unique to each person. How you walk, how you speak, or even type on a keyboard can be identification of your identify if this pattern are like next. There are seven variations of biometric. The first is facial recognition. Human face is the easiest characteristic to identify. The second is fingerprint reader. This is considered as the oldest of biometric recognition. The third is voice recognition. It is almost impossible to imitate another person's voice exactly. The fourth is iris scanner and recognition. In the human eye, in the iris is the color portion is the shape of a ring. The next is the face recognition. Recognition is one of the highest technologies in the biological features recognition field. Five is DNA biometrics. DNA testing is humanly hard to fool and likely to be accurate. The last is second the 2D barcode scanner. It's a two-dimensional method for presenting digital security information.
Okay, thank you. The next one is middleware or software of biometric security. Biometrics middleware is authentication software that enables various biometric devices and technologies and allows the match or no match decisions made by core technologies to provide authentication to various PC application and resource. Middleware solution may be compatible with as few as 5 and as many 25 different authentication solutions with a focus on biometrics but also including smart cards and tokens. Authentication through this device can provide access to operating system, application, or other protected resources. The next one is adaptive biometric system. Adaptive biometric systems aim to how to update the templates or model to the interclass variation of the operational data. Recently, adaptive biometrics have received a significant attention from the research community. First, with an adaptive biometric system, one no longer needs to collect a large number of biometric samples during the enrollment process. Recent advances in emerging biometrics. In recent time, biometrics based on brain or electroencephalogram and heart electrocardiogram signals have emerged. The research group at the University of Wolverhampton, led by Ramaswamy Palniapan, has shown that people have certain distinct brain and heart patterns that are specific for each individual. The advantage of such futuristic technology is that it is no more fraud resistant. It is more fraud resistant compared to conventional biometrics like fingerprints. However, such technology is generally more cumbersome and still has issues such as lower accuracy and poor reproducibility over time. Proposal called for biometric authentication to access certain public networks. John Michael Mike McConnell, a former vice admiral in the United States Navy, former director of U.S. National Intelligence, and senior vice president of Booz Allen Hamilton, promoted the development of a future capability to require biometric authentication to access certain public networks in his keynote speech at the 2009 Biometric Consortium Conference. The basic premise in the above proposal is that the person that has uniquely authenticated themselves using biometrics with the computer is in fact also the agent performing potentially malicious actions from that computer. However, if control of the computer has been subverted, for example, in which the computer is part of a botnet controlled by a hacker, then knowledge of the identity of the user at the terminal does not materially improve network security or aid law enforcement activities. The next one is issues and concern in biometrics security system. There are three issues and concerns. The first one is privacy and discrimination. Privacy here relates to each individual to be able to retain the personal information of the accessing party from other people who are not actually given permission to do so. For example, biometric security that utilize an employee's DNA profile could also be used to screen for various genetic disease or other undesirable traits. The second one is danger to owners of secure system. In our opinion, it all depends on the user's awareness. However, the existing forms of digital device, both using password-based and identification method and biometric records, will be of no use if it's not accompanied by growing public awareness in protecting their personal data. There will continue to be opportunities for hackers to steal and sell user data. It should be noted that the biometric security model is much more sensitive than password security model, even though biometrics is much more promising because it is something you are or what the user has. Second one is, the third one and last one is cancelable biometrics. Cancelable biometrics refers to the intentional and systematically repeatable distortion of biometric features in order to protect sensitive user-specific data. If a cancelable feature is compromised, the distortion characteristics are changed, and the same biometric is mapped to a new template which is used subsequently. Cancelable biometrics is one of the major categories for biometric template protection purpose beside biometric crypto system. The last one is about the advantage and disadvantage of biometric security. The advantage of biometric security system is it is latest security system from the previous one. Some of the advantages of the system are to speed up the workings of the previous security system and reduce resource. Biometric security is the most flexible security solution. You have your own security credentials, so you don't have to bother memorizing letters, numbers, and symbols required to generate complex passwords. And the disadvantage of biometric security system is biometric confirmation machines are traditionally more expensive to buy than traditional ones. In addition, some users may not completely reject biometrics viewing it is as privacy. In addition, biometric telephone machines are not always accurate. Biometric machines are less than perfect and errors can occur. In conclusion, biometrics technology is a new technology for most of us because it has only been implemented in public for a short period of time. There are many applications and solutions of biometrics technology used in security systems. And the suggestion for biometric security system is, as we have observed, that biometric system is an automated system to identify a person in real time, and the number of chance to grant false access is less in the system as it works on the physical or biological characteristic of a person that remains with him or her. That's all from us. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.